Minnesota Timberwolves could ignite comeback in Western Conference Finals by leaning on rookie defensive dynamo Jaylen Clark. The Minnesota Timberwolves find themselves in a perilous position, down 0-2 against the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. After building momentum through the postseason, this series start has put the Wolves on the ropes, threatening to end their second straight deep playoff run prematurely. Last season, the Timberwolves' hopes were dashed in the same round, falling to the Dallas Mavericks in a heartbreaker that left fans and players alike craving redemption. This year's rematch in the conference finals promised more grit, more fire, but so far, the Thunder have held all the momentum. With 2 straight losses opening the best of 7, Game 3 looms as an absolute must-win for Minnesota. The search for a spark. Enter Jaylen Clark. In moments like these, when an offense is sputtering and star players are struggling to find their rhythm, coaches often dig deep into their bench to find that elusive spark, someone who can ignite the defense, set the tone, and alter the flow of the game. For the Timberwolves, that player could be none other than rookie Jaylen Clark, the UCLA defensive ace whose impact transcends the stat sheet. Clark's presence on the floor is not about scoring, far from it. Offensively, the rookie guard is limited, a work in progress who contributes very little on the scoring end. But when the Timberwolves' shots aren't falling, and the offensive machinery grinds to a halt, sometimes defense is the only reliable currency left to trade. And in that department, Clark has already shown flashes of brilliance. A defensive specialist thrown into the fire. Clark's rise within the Wolves' rotation has been partly circumstantial. Injuries have forced Minnesota to stretch its depth and give the rookie a chance to prove himself on the NBA's biggest stage. Yet, those minutes have revealed a player capable of locking down elite talent, providing the kind of defensive tenacity that can disrupt even the most potent offenses. In a pair of regular season matchups against the Thunder, Clark drew the unenviable task of guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the league's current scoring champion and a relentless offensive weapon. Against Gilgeous-Alexander, Clark more than held his own. He gave the superstar guard fits, limiting his production and forcing Oklahoma City to adjust its approach. That defensive prowess was no fluke, but rather a testament to Clark's quick hands, aggressive mindset, and high basketball IQ. Limited playoff minutes, but a crucial role. During the early rounds of the playoffs, Clark's role was minimal, playing just 6 minutes total across Minnesota's first 2 series. Head coach Chris Finch, managing rotations and matchups, leaned heavily on veterans and established stars. But Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals marked a shift. Finch injected Clark for 6 key minutes, signaling that the rookie's defensive grit could be a crucial weapon against the Thunder's potent offense. However, Clark did not return to the floor in Game 2, perhaps a reflection of the coach's evolving strategy as the Wolves searched for answers. Minnesota's offensive woes make defense a priority. The Timberwolves' offense has struggled out of the gate in this series, especially from beyond the arc. Both games saw Minnesota shoot cold from 3-point range, a glaring weakness that the Thunder have exploited relentlessly. When shots refuse to drop, the margin for error shrinks dramatically. Given this offensive drought, doubling down on defense emerges as the most viable path forward. Leaning on Jaylen Clark to clamp down on Oklahoma City's stars and provide a defensive spark isn't just a hopeful move. It's a calculated strategy born out of necessity. Clark's ability to frustrate scorers, create turnovers, and energize his teammates defensively could turn the tide in a tightly contested series. Changing the look, changing the momentum. Another advantage to increasing Clark's role is the change in look he offers to the Thunder's offense. In this series, Oklahoma City's youthful squad thrives on pace, ball movement, and exploiting mismatches. Yet, when teams like the Denver Nuggets have slowed the Thunder down, game by game, possession by possession, they have managed to disorient the Bricktown Ballers' offensive rhythm. Clark's defensive tenacity, coupled with his energy and disruptive style, could provide Minnesota the same disruptive force. By mixing up defensive looks, applying constant pressure on Gilgeous-Alexander and other scorers, and injecting fresh legs into the lineup, the Wolves might unsettle the Thunder and swing the momentum back in their favor. A rookie's moment to shine. For Jaylen Clark, this moment in the Western Conference Finals is both a trial by fire and an opportunity to make a statement. Few rookies get to experience playoff basketball at this intensity,